Hey you guys, welcome to Consume the Goodness. My name is Kendra. I'm a certified lifestyle and weight management coach, and this channel combines healthy lifestyle with God's word. And today, I have to say, you guys,
we're rich!
Okay, so we have some things changing in our lives recently, and we have some things going on with our business recently, and you know what? Our income is about to be, halved.
I'm halved! I'm cutting half pretty bad.
But I'm not freaking out about that. I refuse to freak out about that or be stressed about it or bummed out because it's like, oh my gosh, we're not going to make as much money as we were making before. The fact that our financial situation is about to change is what inspired me to make this video to talk about how rich we are. Okay, let me explain. This is what inspired this video. Because, well, first of all, like I was saying, I refuse to be stressed out about this. Years and years ago, that was the case. I would be freaking out and stressed out, like, what are we supposed to do? Blah, 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 blah. That does absolutely nothing. It gets us absolutely nowhere. As things happen, faith is kind of like a muscle. Faith is very much like a muscle. If you don't use it, if you don't exercise it, it is weak, I'm telling you. So over the years, and trust me, we have been in plenty of financial hardship moments in our lives, and each time our faith grew more and more and more. So at this point, when things start to change, and I apologize if you hear some like crunching noises in the background, it's my dog chewing on a bone. But over the years, as things happen, whether it's financial or medical or just, something in the family, some situation, we all have our challenges and situations that pop up in life. The more we go through these things and how we work through them, and the more we lean on Jesus and have faith in all of those things, our faith gets stronger. So at this point, knowing that our financial situation is about to change, I'm not worried at all. I'm just not. I know that we're going to be okay. I know that we will be fine and that everything is about to work out. It's all leading to something amazing. Now, the reason I'm talking about how we are rich, these things make me talk money, is because it makes me knowing that, okay, yeah, money. I understand that it's needed. We need to have money to pay our bills, to have a place to live, to have food to eat. We need money for things, okay? I get it. But when you stop and think about how your money is about to decrease, if your financial situation, maybe you get hit with something, you're broke all of a sudden, something like that happens, stopping to look at what you still do have and how much value those things have or those people have, whatever, both, either one. That is what I'm talking about. I know that we are stepping into a time of struggle. I also know that we have to get through the tough part to get to where we're wanting to be. And I know that is, past it. I know that that's on the other end of it. And then thinking of that, I feel so blessed beyond measure because I have a husband who will always make sure that we are taken care of, that we're safe, and who also has this faith that just knowing that everything is going to be fine. And I'm telling you, that security as a wife and that security as a mother, knowing that our kids have that security, it's priceless. And that we have kids who, we don't give them every little detail about every little struggle we've ever gone through, but we do talk about it and use it as like learning opportunities. And so they know that, okay, things might start to get a little bit rough. Things might start to get a little, the road might get a little bumpy before it smooths out again. And they're ready. They're prepared. They know that we're going to be fine. They know Jesus is taking care of us. Our kids do a Bible study on their own. The 4 kids, every Friday, they have their own Bible study. They start to bring up parts of the Bible or people in the Bible and things that they've gone through. And they start to connect that to what we are possibly about to step into. Having that in our kids, they're not freaking out, they're not worried, they're not like crying like,
what are we gonna do? We're not gonna be able to have stuff. We're gonna have to have less for a while.
We're gonna have this and that, whatever. They're grateful for what they do have. It's focusing them on, okay, well, that doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to have less for a while, but it doesn't matter because we know that we're still good. We're still taken care of. We still have each other. Having that as a parent, that is priceless. What are things you can think of that make you rich?
Faith in God, family.
Yeah. Love. Yeah. Having people to love and having people love you. I would definitely say that falls into the category of being rich because some people don't have that. Having faith, having strong faith, that is definitely a priceless thing that makes you rich because walking through life without it, it's really tough. And when you do have faith, and you're leaning on Jesus and you aren't consumed with worry and anxiety and fear, and you are able to be content no matter what's going on, you can find joy and contentment in every situation. That's a huge blessing. That makes you rich. Family, yeah, having family. Our family, like our parents and sisters and brothers, we live hours away from that family. But I know that they are just a phone call away or a text message away, or if I truly needed someone, they'd be here. And then just the family inside of my home, my husband and my kids and the things that I just talked about, it's just the tiniest bit. We laugh together every day, and I'm not exaggerating. We truly do laugh every day with each other. It's a very light and loving and like kind of fun, energetic type of energy in this house that is priceless. We are not money rich. We have money. We have money to pay our bills. We have money to, do what we need to do. But we're not like overflowing with all this excess dollars or anything. Being rich in these things, having excess money, it's great. It's really an awesome feeling to be able to just go to the grocery store and pick stuff up and put it in your cart. No limit on things. You're not looking at the price of things. You're not looking at what's on sale. You're just grabbing stuff and, getting whatever you want. And being able to just get some clothes or go get some shoes or help someone else. If somebody else is like, I'm in a tough spot, you can be like, hey, here's a few $100s. That hopefully that can help you with your groceries, or we'll pay a bill for you. Having an overflow of money, it's nice, I'll say that. But it's also, in my opinion, nice to not have it. I think it's good to go through struggles. It's humbling. It keeps us humble. It keeps us strong. It keeps us leaning on God. I love these moments. I'm excited. When I'm saying our stuff is being cut in half, we're not like about to have the power shut off and the water shut off. We still have money. The way that we do things is just about to change pretty significantly for I don't know how long. I don't know how much. I don't know how long it's going to change. I don't know if it's going to get really, really, really tight like how we've been in the past. Where we're like, crap, we have no food, or where are we supposed to live? Because we've been there before. So I don't know if it's going to get down to that before it gets better. I don't see that happening, but it's possible. I know that it's possible, and I still know that we're going to be okay. I guess that was it. That was just the encouragement for this week, is just to stop and think. Whether you are somebody who has a ton of money right now, or if you are someone who are a part of the assistance these things on my teeth, assistance programs that help you pay your water bill, pay your rent, that help you get food, things like that, which we've been there too. We've been on both ends. We've never been so rich that we have like millions of dollars or anything, but we have been very well off. And we've also been being evicted, living with family, no vehicle, no money to pay bills, phones getting shut off all the time, water getting shut off, electric getting shut off. We've been there too, and having those programs that help us pay bills and, the food banks and things like that. We've been on both ends. So for you, whether you are on one extreme or the other extreme or somewhere in between, the encouragement for this week to just really stop and think, dollar signs aside, what makes you rich? How rich are you, and what is it that makes you rich? Think about that, because it's really cool when you stop to think about it. Let me know in the comments if you want to. You don't have to, but even just thinking about it yourself is awesome. But if you share some of the things in the comments, if you want to, that would be cool, because then other people can see it, and it might actually spark. Some people might be like, I'm in such a crappy position. I can't think of anything that could possibly make me rich in any way. And there might be something that you say that seems small or insignificant that somebody else might read and be like,
oh my gosh, I never thought about that being something that makes me, that I'm rich in this thing.
I can walk. I'm rich because I'm able to walk. Yeah, I have the medical conditions that I have. Yeah, I have limitations on things. Yeah, I have the struggles that I have. But I can walk. I can use my arms. I have 2 hands. I can see. I can hear, I can speak, I have people to talk to. Some people don't have anyone to talk to. I have paper and pens. For somebody who likes to write, we have radios, we can listen to music. We are able to breathe without oxygen, without having to have an oxygen tank. There are people who they have to roll around an oxygen tank just to be able to breathe through the day. So many different things that we might be taking for granted. When you take all these little things and you think of them and add them all up, it makes the really hard things and the things that suck seem so small in comparison to the things that make us rich. Because the things that don't have anything to do with money that make us rich are so much more meaningful. Well, that is why I wanted to do this video, because just knowing that our financial situation is about to change, my initial thing was kind of like excitement. I'm excited for what's to come because I know we're going to be stronger on the other side of it. I know it's going to bring us closer, because every time we go through a challenge, it brings our family closer. We go through these things together and we lean on each other and we lean on God, and we do that together. So I know that our family unit is going to be stronger. Our faith is going to be stronger. We're going to learn something along the way. At least one thing we will learn and become wiser. We will be improved on the other side of this stuff that we're about to step into. So that's why I want to share this, because that's why I do this whole channel. I want to be a light for people. Oh my gosh, why do I feel like I'm about to start crying? What the heck? I want to be a light for Jesus. That is my goal. I want to encourage people and be helpful and motivating, and in a very humble way that has nothing to do with me. I'm not like, oh my gosh, everybody, watch me, it's all about me. No, all for God, for Jesus, to get some goodness out there, some positivity out there, and for just to be a light for Jesus. That's what I want. That's what I want it to be. So that's why I share these things. The stuff that I'm talking about, the feelings that I have, even knowing that our financial stuff is going down. That's the truth. I genuinely feel these things. I'm not just saying it to try to put on a show and be super, try to put on this like positivity, whatever thing for the camera. I'm sharing it because I hope that it's helpful for people, and just to know that it is possible. It might not be super easy the very first time you go through a hard time, or the second or third time, but the more you go through these things, the more you lean on God and put effort into changing your perspective and all those types of things, it does get easier. Anyway, okay, I feel like I've talked too long. I ramble, oh my gosh. I thought if I didn't write things, I wouldn't ramble. That's what happened last week. But this week, I didn't write anything, and I'm rambling. I'm rambling for 21 minutes and 37, 38, 39 seconds. I will try to cut this down for you guys. That is it for this week's encouragement. Like I said, if you want to share anything down in the comments, please let me know. Or if you want to send an email, consumethegoodness@gmail.com. You can share something with me there if you'd rather just be there, or not share it with anybody at all. Perfectly fine, whatever you guys want to do. But it would be awesome to read what you guys came up with. What makes you rich? Dollar signs aside. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. God bless, and I hope to have you back for the next one.